Alright, listen here, Alex Front. Okay? You feel like a punk, do you? What's up, punk? Huh? You got a problem? What's up? Alright, here's a little messed up for my awesome workout. And yeah, I did get those push-ups in. But hey, I got something to read to you. It's from a fortune cookie. You know, that thing you crack open after you have some Chinese food, some egg roll, some mushu pork, or lemon chicken, egg foo young. So here we go. Your luck will shine in personal relationships, is what it says. And then, lucky numbers 26, 30, 19, 9, 10, and 21. Okay? Heard it live. AW is speaking. And you may be wondering, why is Alex still up this late? Because I was inspired. I just finished doing some spring cleaning, organizing my room, got those push-ups done, had some awesome music, and now here's the wisdom before this podcast ends. And I go to sleep, get my rest, because I'm a badass, but I gotta get up tomorrow, kick some ass at work, have a legendary day at work, and then have a legendary team building exercise, and then have a legendary rest of my week. Because I'm Alex Rona, everything I do is legendary. You create the memories you choose to have that you reflect on, and then you tell a story when you're 80 years old with your coffee and your grandkids, right? At least that's what my grandparents did. They had always the story to tell me, you know. My grandma Rona has phenomenal stories from back in her day. My grandpa Rona told me a lot of good stories. God rest his soul. He was a legendary man. The perfect grandfather. He was perfect. He never made a mistake. He was the best, in my opinion. But also my phenomenal Grandma Terry has great stories to tell. She just helped me be a better man, but also taught me the famous good old golden rule, golden rule, and that's just treat others how you want to be treated. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I just have this upbringing of wisdom from a good family, from my mom's side. And my mom, if you don't know, that's Gina Rona. Nice redhead lady. She's a good mom. And then, yeah, it's good to have a good family. You know, from my mom's side to my dad's side to my Aunt Kathy Silvestri, which is my Grandma Terry's sister. My Aunt Kathy, you know, installed the wisdom of Jesus, you know, the Catholic faith. She gave me a lot of great, awesome talks because it's nice when you have a good aunt. And my dad's side, my Aunt Jennifer Rona, my Uncle Rich's wife. Phenomenal aunt, great wisdom. And the biggest thing my Aunt Jenny taught me, and just to live life, you know, to if you don't feel comfortable doing something, then don't do it. Like, express yourself. And she's the world's greatest aunt. I have a lot of good family members, you know. My Uncle Rich, an amazing hunter. He's an expert at catching deer and hunting turkeys, but he also gives the wisdom about you can't change somebody. Simply accept people for who they are and move on. Like, there's a lot of different people in the world, but they're all unique. And I wouldn't be the man I am today without the phenomenal family. From my Uncle Rich, my Aunt Jenny, my Aunt Sue with her great career advice, and my cousin Crystal with her great knowledge when it comes to movies, gym workouts, and traveling. She's a big Kenny Chesney fan, but also a lot of good friends of my cousins. From Dana, she's got the great wisdom when it comes to music and Taylor Swift knowledge. To my sister. My sister gives great wisdom when it comes to the current music and the current trends. She's super smart, and she's my best friend. She's a good sister. And I've learned a lot from everybody. And this is just a speech that I felt the need to say because I felt inspired, and I want to speak from my heart and soul and be truthful. Because here on Alex Rona Live on Facebook and on my YouTube channel, Life Coach Alex, 208 subscribers, by the way. Much appreciate the love. I just am a man of pure intentions, good-hearted actions. And those that take the time to like my Facebook Reels, to love and heart everything I put here on Facebook and comment and just kind of give me feedback, I appreciate that. I appreciate those that take the time to get to know who I am and be part of my life. Because that's the best thing, is meeting genuine souls, people that actually have pure intentions and want to be part of your life. Because I'm just going to be honest with you. This life is about experience. It's about living up to your full potential and being who you really are. At the end of the day, who are you if you don't truly experience life? So you want to know what happened here. You want to see the spring cleaning I did. I just did a little assessment, put some of the Earnhardt cars in a different spot, and I got a special little story time for you. This right here, my grandfather earned when he worked for Chrysler, and he retired. It's an amazing, sentimental thing to me that I truly enjoy. That motivates me. When I wake up in the morning, I see that, and it makes me think, when I retire, I want something like that to say, I did it, I worked hard, but I provided for my family, and I was a family man. And as you look behind me, I've told you this before, got my pictures of the legends, my grandfather, and then in the middle is another picture of me and Grandpa, the coolest grandpa ever, and then my Uncle Frank down there. That's my cousin Crystal's dad, Frank Rona, the legend, best barbecue cook ever. But if you follow me over here, as I give you a tour, you got the coolest car ever made, a Chevelle convertible right there. Alright? And then if you go this way, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the awesomeness of this side. Got all the Chase Elliott phenomenal Chevrolet cars of victories. This awesome handmade Chevrolet metal piece. That was made up north. Good times up there in Tawas Bay, Sand Lake, Grant Township, Oscoda, Hale. And to wrap up everything I've said today, life is about choice. And surround yourself with phenomenal top-notch people that elevate your soul and spirit and encourage you, that are excited for you when you do something successful. So I hope my words resonate and help you live that awesome life. And don't forget to drink your water. Smart with Water, official sponsor of this podcast. And also, Lipton Tea. This is Lipton Zero Green Tea, sugar, citrus. Also flavored with other natural flavors. Now, to drive the point home of what I just said, is to simply live life boldly, go courageously into what you do. And this is a classic vintage Earnhardt hat, the Intimidator. That was Dale's name on the racetrack. His son Dale Jr. was the Dominator, and Chase Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia, is Awesome Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott's dad was Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. My nickname, Life Coach Alex, Badass Rona, W to the R-O-N-A. I'm a legend. And yes, I got the hat turned backwards because it's just a metaphor for go for victory, shift them gears, and believe in yourself, and never forget your heritage, and forget where you originated from, and the people that helped you along the way. Okay? Pound on the chest. Peace out. To the family, to the friends that watch this, thanks for tuning in. And you just wait. Because I told y'all. I'll say this. There's awesome Chase Elliott from when he won the championship. I got that because I also got an autographed helmet from him. I won a contest from Hooters back in the day. Got to talk to Chase Elliott through a Zoom meeting. It was phenomenal. Got the awesome Dale Earnhardt Sports Illustrated racetrack tribute. But listen here. I told you tomorrow was going to be an awesome race, right? Because my awesome boss put a team building exercise together for all of us. And I'm going to win that race. But I told you something else. I told you I have a fire suit for tomorrow. Yes. And I'm not bullshitting. I'm very serious right now. A fire suit right here that Chase Elliott autographed in Daytona. Asked my cousin Crystal about the story. I wore that same fire suit in Daytona 2023. Chase finished, it was like second or fourth. He autographed that. It was awesome. That was my 20th birthday. I'm going to be 32 this year in August 26th. I'm not jacked up on energy or nothing. I'm just giving you that wisdom. And one more thing. I told y'all about the Rona family, okay? And I got a picture for you to share with you. Story time. Let's go back this way. You see behind me? That's all the classic Earnhardt stuff right there. But in that picture, I'm going to just flip it around to make it easier for everybody. You got my dad, my Uncle Don, Uncle Rich, Aunt Jonette, Grandma Rona, Uncle Frank. Phenomenal family. And my grandmother and my grandfather, they went through it all, but they raised their kids, and they did the best they could to provide a good life. They taught them communication, discipline, being there for family, and to tell the truth, and to be financially responsible. They also raised the grandkids. They also taught how to cook, how to clean, and how to be a good adult. That's what I learned from the Rona family. Now my mother's side, the Glow Watson Lane side. I learned the same thing, but I also learned from both sides to enjoy life. But what I learned from my mom's side was sometimes you can have a variety of music, different foods to try, and to have great family memories along the way. I did learn it from both sides, but I wanted to give you the wisdom on what I learned from both sides. So, like I said, I learned a lot from everybody. And cooking skills and good stuff. There's a lot of great wisdom. Like I said, my mom's side of the family introduced me to some good TV shows. I got to go on a great, phenomenal trip to Graceland, Tennessee, Elvis's mansion, and I got to have a great time, but also got to check out my uncle's farm, my great uncle Jim, and I enjoyed life. It was good times back then, and now it's even better, because I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to be doing some great stuff, and I'm going to be busy that I won't have time for Facebook. So that's why I took from January till now, April 1st, to create some great content on my YouTube channel and Facebook Live to inspire everybody and to show everybody all the advice, all the memories we shared together. Every single word, friends, family, co-workers told me that I heard what you said, I have it up here, all the knowledge, and I applied it. So thank you, everybody, for being part of the Alex Edmond Rona journey. And now, it's time to say good night, good luck, stay classy, shake and bake, keep on rocking and rolling, and live your best life. Life Coach Rona out. And take care, everybody. And to end things for tonight's podcast, and keep rocking and rolling, here you go. A little bit of Elvis. A classic die-cast car that Dale Earnhardt Jr. drove at Richmond back in the day. This is the Car of Tomorrow Chevrolet Impala from DEI, Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. That was probably like the last year Dale Jr. drove. Okay? There's my Grandpa G. And the Smart Water and then the Lipton tea I told you about. There's that Chase Elliott Atlanta win from last year. This car was designed by a cancer patient. Then Chase won the race. All proceeds were donated to the Cancer Research for Kids. That's what a great guy Chase Elliott is. And you got the classic Jeep there. And yeah. So let's just go like a little bit of here go. And I will end on that.